I'm about to make some people mad with this list, but if you're serious about financial freedom, hear me out. We live in a world where convenience and social pressure make it so easy to overspend. Most of these things that I'm going to list in this video aren't bad on their own, but when they become habits, they quietly drain your bank account. So in today's video, I'll be sharing the things that I personally stopped buying, and honestly, I wish I had stopped sooner. You all might hate me for the last item on this list, but someone has to say it, which unfortunately, or should I say fortunately, that person happens to be me. I'm just going to jump right into it. If you see me looking down, I have a list right here on my phone. I don't want to miss out any important point. So what do we have here? Yes, I won't be buying skincare products. So moisturizer, face wash, serums, what have you, until I see a dermatologist. For a bit of context, I have acne-prone skin. I will try to insert pictures somewhere on the screen. So half the time, I am either battling acne or trying to get rid of hyperpigmentation. This has led me to try a lot, and I mean a lot, of skincare products over the years. So I have spent a lot of money, and most of what I bought hasn't worked for me, which is kind of expected because I mostly come on YouTube or TikTok, watch random videos of random people recommending this product, and I blindly buy these items. If you know anything about skincare products, they are not cheap at all. Like, they don't come cheap. A tiny bottle of serum can cost upwards of $50. So going forward, I have decided that enough is enough with the trials. I would see a dermatologist to check out my skin and give me recommendations or prescriptions to address my specific skin concerns, not any other person's skin concerns. It just makes sense financially to see a specialist rather than waste hundreds, if not thousands, on random products. I mean, accumulating more stuff without seeing any improvement. Closely related to the skincare products are supplements. So earlier this year, I went in for my annual medical check, and from my results, it was clear what supplements I needed. Prior to this check, I had a stash of different supplements. Think vitamin A, B, C, D, E, F. The list goes on. When in reality, I only needed iron supplements. And I bet this is the case with a lot of people spending money on things that don't ultimately matter to your well-being. My advice is this: please make sure you see your doctor before buying any supplements. You achieve two things here. First is that you're able to save money by not buying rubbish. And secondly, you fill your body with what it really needs and not what the internet told you that your body needs. Okay, so next I've got credit cards with high annual fees. Guys, I do not want to pay $500, $600, $700 just to say that I have the MX Platinum card or any of these fancy cards, just so I could sit in a lounge or that I have stacked these many points to get a free flight. I don't need all of that. Give me the free cashback card. Unless you're someone who travels constantly and actually takes full advantage of those perks, like lounge access, free upgrades, or travel credits, you're probably just throwing money away. Most people pay between $500 to $800 a year for benefits that they barely use, when a simple no-fee cashback card could do the job just fine. If you're not maximizing the rewards or offsetting that fee every year, it's not a status symbol. It's just another bill that is draining your wallet. And then number 4 on my list is buying a car solely based on the monthly payments. Most people walk into a dealership and say, I can afford about $500 a month, thinking that means they are being smart. But that's exactly what sales guys, the salespeople, want to hear, because they can always make that number work for you. How do they do this? They just stretch your loan out to 7 or 8 years, throw in a few extras, and boom, that $30,000 car now costs you over $40,000 by the time you're done paying it off. You drive off thinking that you got a deal, but really, you just signed up for years of payments and thousands in interest. This is what you do instead. Forget the monthly payment. Focus on the total price of the car. Ask what the full cost will be after interest, and you will see how expensive that affordable payment really is. Better yet, you can get pre-approved before you shop, or save up and buy a solid used car in cash, because the goal isn't to have the nicest car payment, It is to have no car payment. Okay, so not a lot of people will agree with this one, but it is buying food in bulk or bulk purchases, as you may call it. I'm sure that your favorite financial experts might have told you that buying food in bulk is a great way to save money, but that might not always be the case. So I used to buy everything in bulk from Costco because I was saving some cents. A couple of weeks ago, while cleaning out my pantry, I realized my big bag of pancake mix was expired and some other items were close to expiration. The issue with buying in bulk is that you might end up throwing the food out if you don't eat it before it goes bad, especially if you have a small family size or you don't have a big appetite. So I personally stopped buying a lot of perishables in bulk. I make sure I finish any food I buy before it goes bad. So next on my list is multiple subscriptions. So many of us don't even realize how much money we're throwing away on subscriptions, especially when it's for the same thing. I used to have Netflix, Disney Plus, Hulu, and Amazon Prime all at once, basically paying for different ways to stream the same shows. I had a few music apps, a fitness app, and some niche tools, and suddenly I was dropping $150 a month, almost $2,000 a year, just for stuff that I barely used. Like, how much TV can I possibly watch with my really tight schedule? Individually, each of these subscriptions feels, affordable, but together, they quietly drain your wallets. That's why I started canceling the ones I wasn't actually using and rotating the rest. It's amazing how much free cash shows up when you stop letting subscriptions sneak up on you. So here's a little trick I've started using to save on subscriptions. Never pay full price upfront. Seriously, these streaming services are always running discounts, sometimes 30% to 70% off. I also stick to a yearly plan when I can because it's usually cheaper, and then I cancel auto renew right away. That way it's just one payment and I'm done. There's no sneaky charges later. And then after the year, I check if I even need it again and rinse and repeat. It's such an easy way to save a few $100 without even feeling it. So another thing I am done spending money on are these so-called investment trends. Crypto coins, NFT hype, meme stocks, all that stuff promising to make you rich overnight. Truth be told, I've fallen for it too. That rush of buying in early, watching the price jump, feeling like you're about to eat it big, it's very addictive. The problem is, most of the time, you're not getting rich fast. You're just slowly bleeding money. The market hype can make you feel smart for a minute, but without research, without strategy or patience, it's basically gambling disguised as investing. That's what it is. That's why I'm done chasing the next shiny digital assets and focusing on real, reliable wealth building strategies that actually grow my money instead of draining it. And then next on my list, and this one's going to hit close to home for a lot of people, these are the online courses, ebooks, and expensive conferences that promises to change your life, but they never do. Can I be honest with you guys? I've spent hundreds, maybe thousands on this aspirational crap in the past. And most of it just sat there. I didn't read it, I didn't take notes, I didn't implement a thing. It felt good at the time, that little dopamine hits when you click buy. But results, zero. So here's the truth. Knowledge is useless without action. You can buy all the courses and books in this world, but nothing will change unless you actually do something with it. That's why I started focusing on free resources online first, YouTube tutorials, blogs, podcasts, and only invest in paid material once I know it's something that I'm actually going to use. Because chasing the next shiny thing might feel productive, but in reality, it's just money down the drain if you don't act on the knowledge you've gained. And then the last one, what do I have on here? I might get 8 for this one. Having too many pets that you cannot afford. So I get it. I know how cute it is when you bring home a second or third furry baby or furry friend. But here's the real talk. Having too many pets can quietly keep you broke. In the US, pet households are projected to spend about $1,733 on average per year on just one pet. Now imagine 2 or 3 pets. Twice the food, more vet visits, more burden when you travel, more just because toys. And according to a recent 2025 study, nearly 8 out of 10 pet owners admit they underestimated the lifetime cost of caring for a pet. So while your heart grows, your budget might be quietly shrinking. Before you adopt just one mom, think through it. Do you really have the time, the space, and the financial room to give them the care that they deserve without stretching your wallet too thin? Again, I am not saying that you should not have multiple pets. Just make sure that it's something that you can afford without jeopardizing your finances. Now I want to hear from you. What's something that you have stopped buying or think I missed on this list? Drop it in the comments and let's see how many people agree or disagree. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with a friend who needs a reality check. See you in the next one. Bye.